some aggression already from Chopper. What else do you expect from this team at this point? It is going to be the push down, but not finding anything early on. Look at this from Hachi, just straight out of the apps. Already finds an opening onto Breezy.
Does eat quite a bit of time. So for NRG, they might be getting into their own head, if not Vega's just already in there messing things about. Chopper, though, with that said aggression, is going to get taken out by Fugly. So opening here for NRG to do something.
Nice shot from JR, though, already drops the bomb into the open. Hachi with the trade back, and Daps manages one before hitting the deck. It's left all onto Fugly, and he will meet the same fate, and the pistol, again, is going to go the way of the Vega boys.
Running with the flag in that department for far too long, even with as much success as they've had, right?
Well, already heavy SMGs, lots of utility, and it is going to be a nice shot from Ethan. Looking to try and make sure that trend never becomes a thing as they go running in towards this B site. Now retake capabilities are still there. Okay, Crush. Yeah. He's got the only rifle, the only rifle in the server. That's what he decides to do with a nice couple of shots from Chopper, though. It may not be over just yet. Finally, with like minimal time left, Hachi actually makes it to the site, maybe just to witness the bomb going off, because I think that's going to be it. Comes in, says, all right, guys, and then just leaves straight away. Absolutely no impact in that round, and yeah, it is going to be Daps at least going up with the bomb, but other than that, they saved the only rifle.
They need to be assertive in everything they do, and now 20 seconds left. There's a 3-man stack over on B, another smoke comes down.
Yeah, this time they're going to have to run straight through it, and JR, that's the problem. He had a scout, so he was trying to kill him with the pistol. Not the best, but Tony Black's found 2 out of nowhere. He's actually done so much damage. The spray through the smoke is actually going to net a kill, and Chopper's looking to try and turn it on his head. He's waiting for the rotation, but already so much damage done. Now, the last 2 players, they are the ones with the rifles, the ones with those AK-47s are peeking in. Daps gets 2, and he may have just saved them here. Chopper trying to do it all. Gonna tap onto that bomb. The clock may have ticked too far. He has the chance at least to maybe remove this rifle, but the fact is Daps has done enough and will win them the round.
For what kind of pistols are being used? It's not because the remaining pistols are bad by any means, it's just that there's one very obvious choice, and when that gets nerfed, people start to realize that, well, oh yeah, this is actually a pretty decent weapon to run about with.
They forced again. They just went for it. What is that? Crush has just taken off 2 heads plus an extra kill along the way. How do Vega pull off rounds like this? Look at the HP on the remaining couple of players. It's left on to Fugly and Ethan, and Vega are just pulling out things from nowhere, but there's still a chance. The 2 remaining players with rifles in hands, and well, Fugly, 10 HP, and what a dream, a miracle. He's praying for something here. He's hoping someone will come down and save him, but that's one of the most ridiculous pistol clips I've seen in a long time.
Seems like the read from NRG's side might be the right one, as there's no rotation over from Vega. It's still just the original 3 on this A-bomb side to defend.
For the clock, there's 15 seconds left for them to now make this execution onto the site. It's going to be a quick trade early on. Crush just trying to survive in the site, and he gives Chopper some space, and they're doing great work, but eventually it will be traded out. The T's, with literal seconds to spare, managed to get themselves a bomb plant, and now JR and Tony Black looking to try and retake this. Breezy from the pit will close down 1. And now it is left all onto Tony Black. He has had a good start to this game. They're holding in the corner. And Breezy, if he even faces out here, he's going to have himself a freebie kill. It will come close, but he wins the battle. An important one, a triple for him in the round. That's literally the margin for error there.
Yeah.
If he survives for 2 seconds, they lose the round on time.
Tony, okay, tries his luck down banana here. Through the smoke, not going to find anything, and actually Breezy has found a secondary aggressor. That's Crush to try to make his way down into mid.
We are seeing Chopper slowly rotate back in. He has no utility. He just has to go for pretty much a triple spray. And he actually gets stuck by the smoke there. Almost manages to find Cirque. He brings it back into at least a 4v3. His teammate has rotated in. Now, they have absolutely no utility. They've got no kits. They've got no nothing. This is just going to be raw angels. And still, they managed to find one. Hachi is going to burn within inches of his life. And you almost wonder, it doesn't really look like JR's even going for this at all.
Actually, he's going to back further off. He doesn't have that much HP, nor does he have an op. JR. Ooh, that's a dirty shot from Breezy. He can actually pick that op up, or actually let Cirque do the job. And that's a free op on the side of NRG, at least, going forward.
After the initial, well, I say battle, there wasn't really one. And he does actually manage to find that opening pick, and absolutely no damage done to him in return.
NRG this time actually haven't left too much time slip away from them either.
Yeah, the fact is, though, they are pushing into what is the stack with the weapon on it. Tony Black. No, this actually can't happen. They're doing so much damage. This is basically an eco. And I think they're actually going to win this, Breeze. He only has 23 HP. Hutchie's still there. And I can't even commentate this anymore. It makes no sense.
It's unrivaled.
I just don't even understand. But either way, they now go into trying to face off against the Force by themselves. NRG attempting to do a Vega on Vega. And actually, Breezy will start things off quite well. Chopper, I don't know how he's alive around this spot, and eventually will be taken out as well. Maybe they will be about to return this, but there's still an AWP, and they're yet to actually get that bomb over to the site, which I wonder, I thought it might actually be on the balcony, but no, it's not. Daps also holding off rotations, and they are bringing this back. JR is still here with the AWP, but Daps has a chance to cut him off with the rotation.
Oh, JR's going to move past the smoke, though. Gets Cirque, but trade is there, and that leaves everything on Tony. He does have a Molotov. Nobody from NRG have actually made it onto the site yet. Okay, the double peek. And that's going to be what works, but
30 seconds left as they go for this execution in towards the site. 3 players here. Still utility as well from the CT side. I think they've just started saving it, but a man has actually crossed into their ranks. It will be Ethan to find one. Still, though, down to 20 seconds now as Chopper doubles up. Hutchie chimes in as well, and it's left down to Daps and Fugly. They've at least got themselves the site for now, but they have to actually get there to plant the bomb. Fugly so low that Molotov could have finished him off, but he is going to be there to get the plant. JR also being tagged in a little bit through the smoke. Now leading in, JR finds the first. His opponent so low, but Fugly gets one. It's still going to be the CT side with another round on the board. So we're not seeing any challenging towards Banana either. Now the Molotov will actually force off the aggressive angles, but still, look at the B-side play. They've just managed to find both openers. Chopper's now caught another in the apartments, and Vega Squadron, they may have had a dampener to their economy.
The way things have been panning out, you would have, they've been in positions to do so much better.
Well, this round at least. Just a typical fashion. Just running around the corner. Tony Black will make it 7-7. I will say in terms of the scoreboard, it's actually quite ridiculous for NRG. 9-9, 9-9, 5.
Yeah.
And the 5 is actually Cirque with the AWP, and I expect him to do a lot more over on the CT side at least. It's not really an AWP's paradise over on this T side. Either way, the T side are looking to try and wrap quickly in towards Tony Black. It is just going to be an early trade as Crush goes down. Oh, nice shot from Chopper, but it will again just be a trade. The T's have gained a bit of control, and actually Breezy, he's shooting off so many players he almost kills his teammate. However, the problem is they need to retrieve that bomb. It's been left over towards this library. JR with the cross as well will leave it down to just Fugly, but he's managed to find one. He can't bypass and actually hits the shot as well. Final first, and there's still another half in their way. The T side from Vega got a bit of utility. They're sending up over towards Banana. A very quick trade. And Breezy still in the corner. The flashbang will go through. Chopper even still going to try and take the fight, but
These can be used here. Fugly needs to find some connections. Not going to be able to, but maybe Ethan can show up here. Gets overpowered as well. Chopper didn't find any success on the second try in Banana, but does find one more to his name on A retake situation. Breezy and Daps. Daps does have a defuse kit.
Yeah, Tony Black just well placed though, and it's looking like the second pistol is in the arms. Although we have seen NRG be a bit safer with their sort of purchases in, he's actually going to do a little bit of damage on his way out, and of course that adds in some extra utility or maybe a pistol he can buy, because basically what I was saying just moments ago is they normally don't invest too much into these second rounds. Have a bit more impact. Now, a lot of damage has already been done by utility. It's still going to be a few Mac-10s, a bit of a bonus round, and there is Cirque to finally find the opening pick. Breezy in the pit as well, and Fugly with a nice crossfire there. This is an excellent hold coming out from the CT side. Not a single player lost. A great way to get onto the scoreboard. It's a nice grenade, though. Decent amount of damage, and they get the first pick as well, and then follow it up with a smoke. It just sections off this T side.
Again, stagger them, not allow Vega to get trades. That's where you want to go about it. JR so quick, wins out the duel versus Cirque.
And the CTs have now sort of got them boxed in. The remaining 2 players don't have to worry about rotations. They know the push is coming their way, and their utility usage is holding them back. Fugly has already managed to pick off one, Breezy with another. These two players in the pit have been excellent, and while JR is the only one to find any sort of damage so far in this round, he just wants to get the bomb plant, and I think he's just about going to have it as well. We'll give a bit of extra money into the next round, but not anything for Vega to write home about. He's died to JR too many times, to the point where it's got to just be blowing his mind. Daps looking for a little bit of aggression here. I think that was a bit of like misplay there. Chopper goes for the peak. Hutchie runs away. And well, the man advances goes the way of the CT side for a second, because Tony Black quickly trades it out with a nade. They are looking fairly dedicated to this side. JR's going to get him again. Like, when does this stop? Cirque can't win that battle at all. I think that may be 4 rounds in a row that he's been killed by JR. Like, the on-the-fly calls are very good. Like, their rotations seem to be on point. Like, when it comes to switching up where they're going, they seem to be pretty good. Ethan here. Now, he's, for me, is in a position which is a little bit too passive to already gamble a player all the way over. And you can see he's going to go for a bit of aggression here. This is super risky because that's already the site completely open and definitely not having the best game of his life. And yeah, well, what a way to get back into the scoreboard. Winning around, then winning around flawlessly. If they do go B, then it's a bit of a problem. But they are actually just all going to push through that short side. So, if anything, this has worked perfectly for the CT side. Fugly will start things off with a double, but the trades come back in turn. Cirque is still on the site trying to fight this back, but through the smoke, he's wrecked by Crush. And it is into a 2v2 once again. He's been excellent at finding these kills, and he's going to be forced off, but already Crush finds the first, and while the second man looking to push back in, Ethan to try and do it all alone, and JR just peeks in and finishes him off. Now, Tony Black has walked past. He's got to be careful because there is still a second player in second mid. Hutchie, is he actually going to check here? This is all about timing, and Hutchie gets it right. He's going to find that opener. It seems like NRG are trying to play Vega Squadron at their own game. They're going to go peeking into angles that I genuinely don't know what's happened.
Pretty much the new mission of the entire round, because Vega are going to win this. Fugly goes down as well, so now it's best you can hold on to one additional AK that's been dropped somewhere.
One of these teams is making their way into the final, and well, you can bet your life the T's are hunting to try and find these remaining weapons. If they can remove these, it's going to be difficult, and it just hasn't been Cirque's day. Every decision he seems to make is not the correct one, and Daps, well, he will fall as well. They're going to go for some aggression once again. Breezy is the one to do it this time. Hasn't had the best of games, and he's going to get wrecked straight off the bat. Cirque this time will be able to trade things. They're going through the smoke, straight in as usual. Daps finds one on the cross. Ethan's there as well to shut it down with the AWP. JR now the only one left standing, and Ethan's done it all. They needed somebody to step up, and he was the man to do it. 15-12. 1 round of the next 3 needed for Vega Squadron to get into the grand final. This time it's going to be a faster play towards the A side. Now this pit setup has been good for them. Fugly is going to be able to final just about. It's actually Cirque to steal it away, but Hutchie's very quick to trade, and he gets a second as well. Breezy in the pit has a lot of work to do. Now the bomb is actually dropped at the moment, but he's going to be forced by the Molotov. JR's already closed him out, but Daps with a quick trade leaves it all onto him, and it is done. Vega Squadron, they force the upset. They get themselves into the grand final here in Kiev.